Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Anu and I will be looking into your mid-monthly energies. This is going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and wherever they fall in your chart. We're going to go one by one for each of the signs. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and sharing your energy with me and with us. And if you're new, please do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, whatever you see fit. So with that, let's get started, and we're gonna get into the mid-monthlies for the sign of Aries. We'll start with an Oracle Archangel message, get into a mini Celtic cross with tarot, and then a closing message from Archangel Michael. So how have you been, Aries? How is 2021 going? Let's see what we have here. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising Aries, or wherever you have Aries in your chart. Let's see which Archangel Oracle wants to come and talk. We have Archangel Raziel talking about clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Ooh, some of you may be going through an awakening moment, maybe getting some intuitive hits and some dreams, messages coming through that you can't figure out how you got them, but they're coming. Archangel Raziel may have something to do with it. All right, so let's see. For the next couple weeks, again, this is a mini reading, mid-month check-in. For the next couple weeks, what do we have? We have the Tower and the Judgment that have fallen out. Let's see. So I think they may have some overarching energies of major changes in life and things like really following your true calling. So some of you may be going through that. Let's get the cards. And I put them back when I feel I wasn't ready energetically to receive the messages yet, okay? So I know some people get upset about it, that why didn't you take those cards? We'll remember them if the energy comes up again, and if they need to come out, they will come out, okay? But let's see. Cards are jumpy. So Aries, you are probably very excited in this, at the time at least when you're seeing this reading, or mid-month, because let's look at where Jupiter and Saturn were. Saturn and Jupiter are in your 11th house. So social life, community, friends, changes, that's what may be going through around you. So at your center, you have the Eight of Cups, okay, walking away from things that don't serve you. Crossing that is the Five of Wands, some anxiety, worries in the head. In the recent past, there has been a new spark with the Page of Wands. In your foundation, we have the King of Wands. We don't mess around, do we? This is, I read this as the minor arcana for Aries. Aries or Leo, any fire sign. Top of mind, very strategic, Queen of Wands. And in the near future, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we have some swords energy, we have wands, and then we have cups as well. So what I'm seeing here is that in the recent past, and again, this may have been, because I keep looking at this card, kind of seeing clearly, so some spark of inspiration may have come to you, some new idea or some new thing that you've started working on, because you have the Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands is that new passion that you start following, a new desire, a new journey. This could also be starting a new course, starting a new job, a new hobby. Did you start a blog? Have you started writing? Have you started, any of those creative aspects? That's what I see in the recent past. And it's kind of like the beginning of something new that has taken root within you. Because in your current position, you're walking away from something old. So there's a new that you're stepping into. Again, the pages are early on in their journey, so there's a longer journey ahead that actually grows and brings a lot of maturity and success. But in your center, at the center of the reading, you have the Eight of Cups. It takes a lot of courage, and it's not an easy thing to walk away from, because guess what? We've gone from the Ace of Cups to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we put in all that work, you know, throughout that journey, and then we decide stepping into our authentic self and saying, this is not me anymore. I've been going, you know, along with something that wasn't me. And it takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery, I would say, to be in this energy and say, no, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to leave this darkness behind, even if it looks too good on the surface or like picture perfect. I'm going to make my own journey. I'm going to walk towards my path, towards the light that appeals to me. So this is a big moment. This is a big time in your life, wherever you are. Please comment below. I would love to, you know, hear which area this affects you. Could be anything like as a, you know, changing majors in school. Could be changing a job, a relationship, you know, a situationship, whatever that may be. But this takes a lot of thought and a lot of evaluation of self to come into the Eight of Cups energy, very strong energy. And what's crossing it is the Five of Swords. Of course, when you're taking such big steps and changes in your lives, you are going to have those thoughts that's going to make you make you doubt yourself. But again, this is a 5. It's a smaller doubt. Okay, it's not the Nine of Swords, which is analysis paralysis in my book. This is still like things that kind of bother you. Some days you doubt yourself. Did I do the right thing, or am I on the right path? And Spirit is just saying that yes, you are. Look at all these ravens around you. We are supporting you. Spirit realm is supporting you, really giving you a lot of guidance. Don't stress about it. Okay. In your foundation, you know what drives you. You absolutely have a very clear direction on what you want to create. The King of Wands is somebody who's, you know, tamed their inner lion as well. So it's kind of similar to a little bit like a minor version of the Strength card. But being in your element and creating and manifesting what you want, this King takes a lot of action. So in your foundation, you have that deep down desire to create, to manifest your goals, which is kind of powering you through, is powering you forward. And intellectually, interesting, we have an intellectual card in the intellectual position. This is your cerebral energy, where what consciously you're thinking about, and you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent, very in touch with their intuition, and you know, the way they're looking over, they're like, okay, what to conquer next? Okay, they're building their plans in their head, they're building their strategies. It's a very strategic energy to have. The only caution here is sometimes, and actually when I'm seeing both of these, so I'll speak collectively to these two cards, the only caution is like, make sure to also make room for some emotions and some softer times as well, and not be just in a strategy mode. Again, you have the Raven right there. So swords, and you know, generally air energies, we'll usually see the ravens in this deck, but whenever I see that, I feel like that's like, you know, a spirit guide or a source or energy really watching over you. So stay at it, but don't spend too much time just in that energy. There's other things as well, right? And then in the near future, you're going to charge ahead. You are showing up as the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is really charging ahead towards their goal. They're running. They're literally running. If you see in this deck, there's a motorcycle. I feel like it's already in motion, or is it standing? I can't tell. To me, it looks like this person is chasing a moving target. Okay, so this is a very powerful energy. Again, the Raven watching over. So you'll get there with this speed and this gusto. You're definitely going to reach your destination or your goal. Just make sure you're not rash in your actions, or don't be hasty. Definitely put the steam and the kinetic energy into it. I don't know why I'm getting these words. It's for someone out there. But don't let the momentum be so rash that it kind of makes you miss the mark, okay? That's for some of you out there. Interesting messages. And again, guys, like when I speak too fast, I'm channeling, so sometimes interesting messages come through. Take what resonates. It's a general reading. All right. I always wish for these mid-monthlies to be like easy, and there's always these deep messages that come out. So I guess that's your guys' energy. So anyway, all right, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. You created the situation and you have the power to change it. Look at that. So again, no need for this doubt here. No need for this doubt here at all. You're walking away from things that don't serve you well. Don't worry about you're on the right path. You have the right strategies and right goals, and you have the right power. You can create whatever you want. And I'm also getting like a bit of a creative energy here, with going back to this, you know, when we were talking about those creative ideas coming forward. If some of you are artists or have an artistic outlet, go for it. Use that, utilize that. That's really going to get you closer to what you're trying to manifest as you release that energy and open up for more. All right, so there you have it, Aries. Don't forget to subscribe. The majority of my return viewers have not hit the subscribe button. So do subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when a new video is posted. And I wish you much love and light, and I will see you next time around. Take care. Bye. Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or wherever you have Leo in your chart. This is your mid-monthly check-in. So we're going to start with an Oracle Angel message to kick us off, then do a mini Celtic cross with Tarot, and close out with a message from Archangel Michael. So let's see what we have going on for Leo. All right, I hope you've had a decent start to 2021 and hope you're doing well. Let's look at these cards and see which Oracle Archangel wants to come talk to you. Prosperity, Archangel Ariel with the cornucopia here. There you go. And she says, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So cha-ching, if that's for important and a top goal for some of you, it is coming. There you go. That's your sign. That's your sign. I love it. I love it. All right, let's do a mini Celtic and see what Tarot has to say. Let's look at your central core energies. That's the one I want. Ace of Cup, really following your heart. Very nice. What's crossing you is Death and Rebirth, Major Arcana. In the recent past, King of Swords. In the Foundation, we have the Hermit, another Major Arcana. Can you see them? Okay. In your conscious energies, you have the Nine of Wands. And the possible outcome. Next couple weeks, we have the Page of Cups. All right, okay. Let me look at this. So in your foundation, I'm going to start with the foundation. We have the Hermit, which is a Major Arcana. This is going within, number 9. So you have 2 9s at the table. Okay, so you might want to look into 99 or 999 angel number meanings and what they mean for you. But the Hermit card is really about understanding what is it that really lights you up. Okay, this is finding your inner light, going on your own journey of almost like awakening moment and understanding what is valuable to you. And I said for some of you when this came out, I was like, oh, for some of you, if this is your goal, then you're getting it. But for others, it may not be just physical money, right? It may be prosperity and abundance in life overall and how you feel. And that comes from after having gone through the Hermit stage. So that's what's showing up in your foundation. Or some of you may also be dealing with a Virgo. Now, in the recent past, you have had some sort of very clear strategy and wisdom, and you've put a plan together into what you want to create. Now, sometimes the King of Swords can be a very, I would say, a cold energy in the sense they're extremely intellectually driven, but they have a lot of experience. They have a lot of wisdom. You know, look at all these birds with the owl, the raven, the bat, there's a dragonfly. So they have a lot of spiritual, prowess within. And from that, they've kind of carved the path for their life. So it's a very, very focused energy, but a very cerebral energy that you're coming out from in the recent past. But here is where the magic is happening. This is what I see. you're at a point where you're really trying to assess what is it that really drives you, what makes your heart sing, what is the most important. And this goes very well with the Hermit card, and you are really focused on achieving those goals that actually make you happy. Maybe money for some of you, okay, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, have a very healthy relationship with money. But for some of you, it may be more than that, and that's what you're focusing on. And you know, it's a little challenging with the Death and Rebirth card here, because this challenges us in ways that we haven't gone through that before. It will challenge every single time when you think of what is it that really makes me happy. This energy is going to say, are you sure? Is that what truly makes you happy? So there's this constant tug of war of like figuring out what I found, is that really what makes me happy? So it's a very good energy, don't get me wrong. This is big. This is big inner work, and you know, coming into alignment with yourself. So that's what is happening here. There's, you know, an understanding of what makes you happy. Is that the right thing? And there's a total transformation. So you're going to hit those blocks where you'll feel like, am I on the right path? Or are you going to start doubting yourself? So don't doubt yourself. You're truly divinely guided. And, you know, looking at the other cards here, it's very, very positive. Now, with that, as you go through these changes, it is natural for you to feel that you have to set up physical boundaries with people around you, because the, you know, wands represent people. So there may be people around you who may question your decisions, who may question your direction, or question the steps that you're taking, which are pretty different, especially with the Death Rebirth card showing here right in the middle. You may be dealing with a Scorpio as well, some of you. But this showing up means you are deviating from the past. You're coming into something new. And obviously, when you completely turn out to be a different person, it doesn't happen overnight. But for external people, they may see, whoa, what just happened? They completely change their direction. And that's why you may feel you have to set up a boundary around yourself to protect yourself from those people. Now, again, the advice here is like, it's okay. You're at number 9. Persevere. You've come this far, just a little bit longer. Hold on to your guts. You're completely protected, and don't worry about these people, because you're like, look at the like, these wands are kind of literally half her size, and she has a big one, so she's really conquered them all, or all these questions. So don't worry about that. Keep at it. Stay persistent on your self-discovery and your goals. Don't worry about these people. And the outcome, you do have the Page of Cups. So you do figure out during this journey, from it, you do figure out what is it that you're going to go after. This is going to be something new. It is a page. It's going to be a newer journey. You look at intellectually, you're very, very mature with the King of Swords, but you're still figuring it out. What sings? What sings to your heart? That's the journey you're getting on now. So congratulations, like, you're following your heart and you're taking your brain with you, which is the best combination, I tell people. So beautiful. All right, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say to you. Wow. All right, Leo. I love it when such messages come out. I was just telling Aries that I always think the mid-monthlies are just a couple weeks. There'll be quick check-ins, but the messages usually are big, and this is like your energies anyway. So explore your options. This is Archangel Michael telling you, you know, you want to explore your options. You don't feel blocked. Don't feel blocked and feel like you're kind of caged in. You will have a lot of options. Follow your heart and take your brain with you. There's a little prayer here that says, Dear God, or / whatever you believe in, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. There you have it. And if that direction is specifically around career and money, you're divinely guided, you're getting there. If this is specifically in money, career, and finances area, what this energy really tells us is, you know, once you really understand what makes you happy, even if the opportunity is small, this is going to grow and it's going to bring you money. End of story. to oversimplify it, that's what the cards are telling us. So I hope that helps, Leo. Do comment below, do subscribe, do like, do share, and you know, like, make these messages reach more people and help the channel grow, and let me know what you think about it. So I will see you next time around. I wish you much love and light. Take care for now. Bye. Hello Sagittarius, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere you have Sag in your chart. This is a quick mid-monthly check-in for January 2021. We're going to start with Archangel Tarot or Archangel Oracle cards as a beginning energy, overarching message. Then a mini Celtic cross with Tarot, and then towards the end close out with a message from Archangel Michael. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. All right, I hope you've been well, and I hope you have a somewhat good start to 2021. Let's see what the Oracle has to tell us and which Archangel wants to come talk today. Okay, whoa. This is, all right, straight up, Archangel Chamuel, sorry if I'm not saying it right. Says career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. If that was a big question for any of you, it is coming, it is happening. All right. And these are general messages, but I hope if these type of energies come out, they may apply to a lot of people. So just keep that in mind. Let's see what tarot has to say. Ooh. Cards are like, let's go now. Okay. Let's see what's at your core. The central energy, you have the Four of Cups. You are waiting for an opportunity. You have the Four of Cups. What's crossing it is the King of Swords. No messing around. In the recent past, you have this, what is it? Five of Cups. Okay. Whoa. All right. Let's calm down the fire a little bit. Let's see what's in your foundation. The World. That's what the big energy is. Major Arcana. In your conscious, you have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. 2 fours at the table, guys. Let's take that as an outcome, and I'll get one more. I wasn't ready. Usually I put the cards back if I'm not ready, but then people don't like it. But as a reader, I have to feel ready to draw the card. So let's get another one here. We have the Queen of Swords. Very, very nice. And then we have the Six of Swords. Very beautiful. All right. So these are the cards that I intended to come out. Let's see. So in the recent past, you may have been in an energy of feeling things didn't quite go as planned. This is a little bit of, it's a 5, so it's not a big number, okay? But definitely, it brings about feeling of change. 5 is the number of change, but 5 of Cups talks about some disappointments in the past, some sadness, some small sadness. And this is more around things that we had envisioned for ourselves, or goals that we were going to achieve, or people we were going to connect with that didn't happen. And it sometimes leaves that remnant energy behind. Now you've kind of come out of that sadness, quote unquote, and in the current energy, you're more in a waiting period. Okay, so I would say, even though it's going down in numbers from 5 to 4, this is a sort of a graduation, because we're no longer sitting in a negative energy. Now we kind of come into a sort of a neutral energy. So the Four of Cups is waiting for things to happen. This is the time when you've done your work, you sit back and you relax, and then the divine offering comes your way. But it is a period of wait, right? It's a period of waiting, and I feel like there is some inner contemplation going on over here as well with this transition. Even if you don't take the career transition, just look at the transition part of it, right? So something is changing within you, and there is this pause, okay? Now, what is crossing it is the King of Swords. So King of Swords is a very, very intellectual person. Not gender specific, but they know what they want to achieve. This is all about what next, like if we think in terms of kings and kingdoms, which next land do I want to conquer? How far do I want to grow my kingdom? That's what this king thing's about. And it's kind of like very, very strategic, and it's based on a lot of wisdom. This king has gone through a lot. Okay, and again, it's a mature energy, gone from page to queen to king, or page to knight to queen to king. So it's a journey, they're at the top of their journey. But what's happening here is like there is There is a very strategic period or energy of, you know, building a strategy, but at the same time an energy of waiting, like, is this going to happen? When is it going to happen? Come on already. Okay, that's what's going on. And again, there's a little bit of a give and take, especially with the planets and how they're changing. You know, the big planets have moved out of Capricorn into Aquarius, and then this month there's a lot of changes, so there's going to be a little bit back and forth. So this sometimes gets us into the Four of Cups energy. But in your foundation, you're absolutely ready for a new time. You have the World, which is a major arcana about ending old cycles and beginning new ones. And you're ready. You want that. You're done with the past. You're done with those past disappointments or past karmic cycles. So the wheel kind of represents the karmic cycle. You've been there, done that, learned your lesson, and you're ready for the new. I'm also getting this drawn to these, what are they called? Sacred geometry. Completely had a, you know, a brain fart right there. So if you're drawn to any of those, you might want to, I don't know if you're artistic, if you draw, if you like tattoos, but some of you may want to invest in like those mini crystals that come in these shapes, you know, tetrahedron, whatever they are. I don't know them. I'm very new to crystals myself, but that kind of reminds me, or kind of the message is coming forward for some of you that you may have them around you at your desk, or you want to get them. They may help you with some energies. I think there's some energy work for some of you here. This is what I really, really love. You have what you're actively thinking about in your conscious. You have the Four of Wands. And this is such a, so you have two fours. Look at the meaning of 444 and what it means. But four, this one is also my 1111 card with the wands, how they form two 11s. And, you know, it's all about mastery, coming into alignment, and you know, it's the biggest nudge from the universe when you see 1111 or 444 for that matter. It's the spirit world really paying attention to you, so, and giving you a lot of messages, so just open up to that. But what the Four of Wands really means is, like, when you're thinking about this actively in your conscious mind, this is really telling me that you are really evaluating what is the most important thing to you, and it's friends and family, a happy, healthy life. Be it like, you know, are you changing homes, are you celebrating within your home, whatever that is, but it's happiness not in your physical home, not only there, but also within your body energy, okay, your mental energy, your physical energy, but also your physical home. Trying to really cherish that and really actively think about that. What is going to bring me fulfillment in this life? Big energies, of course. The energies are never small. So in the outcome, this is the card that flipped out. It is 8 of Wands. So as I said here, actually enjoy this time of back and forth or a slowdown, especially with the Four of Cups, because it looks like things are going to really speed up. I think new moon is when there'll be a lot of releases. I haven't looked at where the new moon falls in your house, in your chart, but it's in Capricorn, so it's a second house, right? That's career. Oh, second house is career. So things may start moving really fast. Now, if these are some interviews that you've done for some of you, you're going to start getting responses very, very quickly. For others of you, you'll just see like just everything starts opening up and energy start flowing again. So things may speed up. There may be literally sparks flying and you'll be talking to a lot of people. Wands are also people along with the like passion and desire. So things are going to start opening up for you. And then I wanted to get a couple clarifiers as well. We have the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. So definitely moving forward in, you know, calmer waters. The ravens, the spirit guides are really like literally pulling your ship towards the shore. So you're really divinely guided. You're gonna, you know, really come into a calm and serene time, and then also be very strategic along with you being in touch with your intuition. You have a pair, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords at the table. So those tend to be pretty major energies as well. I read them as like coming into complete harmony within yourself, like mastering the masculine and the, you know, feminine side of you. So really good handle on your own energy. Beautiful. So things are going to start moving. Don't fret this Four of Cups. It's going to happen. So let's see what message Archangel Michael has for you If you haven't already, do smash that like button, do subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know when my next video comes out. Oh, there, I mean, like, mic drop, people. New beginnings and a fresh start. What did I say? I mean, what have you been saying here? So there's a little prayer here that says, thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal the past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. There you have it. New beginnings and a fresh start is coming your way. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this helps. Do drop me a comment in which area of life this applies to you. I love reading that. It means a lot to me. And do subscribe, you know, hit the bell notification. That's important so you know when my next video comes out. And I wish you the best of luck. Until next time, much love and light. Namaste. Take care for now.